In our last tutorial, we showed you how to set up a theme in WordPress. This tutorial will be talking about pages and posts. This is after we've loaded or set up our theme, this is what page or the front end of the website that we came up with based on the theme settings. What you want to do to change pages, add pages, edit pages and posts is you're going to want to log into the back end of your WordPress website. From here, what you're going to see is you're going to see the dashboard within WordPress. If you're building a non-product related site, as far as without e-commerce, 90% of your time is going to be spent on either pages, posts, or the media sections as far as putting your content on your website. In order to add pages to your website, you'll click on the Pages tab. It'll bring you here to all the pages on your website. Our website currently only has one sample page. You want to click Add New, and from here it'll bring up a place where you can edit and add your page into your WordPress website. For our purposes, we're actually going to add just one page for our top menu. So let's just call that top menu page 1. You're going to click in here, and this will be the box for the body of your page. This is where you will type text, add pictures, add video, and all other options. And this is how it will appear on the page that you create. You could come in here and use a simple text editor, bold, italicize, center, alignment. You can create hyperlinks, so you could link that to another page on the internet, and that would actually click over to whatever that URL would be. You could actually come in here, you can click languages, but the main thing on this is that not only can you type like a regular text editor, you can click on HTML. If you know HTML programming, you can actually come in here and you can change your HTML code around. From there, you'll navigate to the bottom of the page here and you'll click on Page Attributes. What this is, it'll show you the parent page. So what'll happen is this is how it'll organize your drop down menus and how things are categorized. You're going to want to know what your layout of your website is going to be from an architecture standpoint from the get-go, what your main categories are, what your subcategories are going to be, and this is where you'll be organizing that. For our purposes now, we'll actually just click a sample page as our parent, so we could show that as an example. The template, this is going to depend on the theme that you've chosen, how you want your page layout to be. In this template, it only gives us the ability to do blog, a default template, a template with no sidebar, so that's going to be a full page template without any options on the right or the left of the page, or a portfolio page. There's also options at the top where it says screen options. We have all the options selected. Sometimes these won't be selected, but this will actually load different options within the page functions, such as the discussion area here. We want to just create static pages without comments, so we're going to click these off. If you had a blog and you wanted people commenting back and forth on that particular page, you would leave those on. From there, we'll go into the status area. If we wanted to keep this as a draft, we could keep it as a draft. We could have it pending review, as far as just keeping it there without publishing it on the internet. We can also have a visibility control where we can have a public page, we can password protect it, or we can make it private so it's not seen by search engines. And we can also decide if we want a particular date for it to publish. From there, what we're going to do is we're actually going to publish the page currently immediately. So we'll click on the publish button, and what that's going to do is that's actually going to go and it's going to publish our page to our current website. If we click here and reload the front end of our website, you can see that what it did is it actually added the top menu page 1 into this section. If we click on that, you can see where we edited all this text around, and that's how you create a page. Now, the other option that you have is creating posts within the WordPress backend. This area is going to be right here. It's going to be very similar. You'll click on posts, you'll click on add new, and you'll have all the same options except for areas to categorize this. Now, what's the difference between a page and a post? In some themes, there may be no difference. A post may be a page. But the main difference between posts and pages is pages are going to be those pages that you have on your website. So your home page, your About Us page, your Contact Us page. Whereas a post will be more like a blog roll, a news roll, where you see item after item, and what will happen is the most current item, most current page will post first. So you'll have a rolling area of information as you create more posts. The old areas will filter out, and you'll see the newest posts. Whereas pages are more built for your static pages that you're going to have on your website. You can also visit some of our future tutorials on media and other options, but for the most part, these are going to be the two main areas after you have your site set up that you'll be focusing on in order to add content to your website.